Ow, jam! Hello again and welcome to, my new office. For those of you that may not know, the whole time I've been doing this, well, when I first started doing the YouTube thing, I was in the living room on my laptop using a webcam pointed at me. Eventually, I got the Beast through the generosity of the Beast Father, Aaron Goodwine, who sent me some used components that were way stronger than anything that I had. So I built the Beast and set up my recording studio in my bedroom, because at the time I was leaving Scott's old room, my old roommate Scott, when he moved out. I left his room empty in case financial straits got dire enough that I had to have a roommate. So I just left this room empty and piled it all in my bedroom, which was, I mean, it was fine for a while, but as I started to add more things, I was using a desk that was part of a bedroom suite from when I was a kid, you know, before home PCs were a thing, because I'm old. And I gradually outgrew it. Like, it had this tiny little hole for me to slide into, and it just wasn't built for computers at all. My old man agreed to buy me a new desk for Christmas on Black Friday, huh? And I moved, my buddy Bill Squee from Monday Night Magic and Overwatch streams and Left 4 Dead and all kinds of stuff, came over to help me put it together, and we realized it wouldn't go in the bedroom, so I was going to have to move in here, because it's L-shaped. And so here I am now. Mom came over 2 days, about a week apart, maybe more, to help me clean everything up and move everything in here. First we moved all the non-essential stuff, and then we moved all the essential stuff, you know, the computer, the backdrop, because I had to wait till last to move the backdrop, because once the backdrop is moved, I had to move in here because it's the backdrop. Yeah. But yeah, I thought I would do a video and just show off the new setup, because there's all kinds of new stuff in here that will make, well, not all kinds, but there's enough in here to make things just easier on me, and I'm very excited. So here we go. So first up is my actual setup. This is how I record. I've got the main monitor there that games go on, and I've got the small monitor over here where all of my stuff, like when I'm streaming, I have Twitch chat and OBS over here. When I'm recording, I have Audacity recording my audio and my everything else on this monitor. It's a nice glass L-shaped desk, pretty sweet. Here's the mic, of course, on its boom arm that I've had forever. Got that at Guitar Center. This is new, so I've got the webcam here on this handy dandy little scissor arm that is mounted, well, yeah, you can see the mount right there. And this is, so here's the thing you might not know. Here's the thing you might not know. I used to use this all the time for recording and streaming. It's just a stupid little Rubbermaid tub, but this was the tripod that I had for the camera. And in the other room, if I put the tripod down and pointed it at my head, you were getting like part of the ceiling, and it just looked bad. And I realized all I needed was some height, and this was the proper height. Yup. And then when I would stream, I would put this down, stick my iPad standing up there on top of it, and then I would hang the webcam on top of the iPad, again to get the proper height. But this thing, oddly enough, the day that we moved in here, I was trying to get this thing set up to look behind me so I could get the lighting and all right, and this would not bear the weight of the camera anymore without sliding, because it's just a cheap little, you know, ball joint thing here, and I'd get it where I wanted it, and then the camera would just, and they would be pointing up at the ceiling, and I was like, so I had to get this new tripod, which I don't actually know how to show you. Look, here's a picture of it. There we go. So yeah, this thing has been the secret to my video and streaming career. Terrible, isn't it? But as you can see, the new tripod, there's a picture again, is much taller, so I don't have to get the height anymore. Huh? And of course, because I have the glass tabletop, I've got Crystal Brine playmat there, because, you know, gotta have it. So yeah, the backdrop has all of my usual nerdy stuff. I love the Spider-Man head peeking out from the back there to keep there from being a big white void of wall. Yeah, these are all either gifts from friends or family or fans. Yeah, it's good stuff. And of course, because I'm Chewie, I have family members that just love to buy me things that are Chewie. That's where I don't think I bought any of these myself. Fairly certain. Nope. And of course, there's Big Chewie over there. Never mind the fuzzy dice on the door. And then I'm glad that I decided to put this other bookshelf over here, full of comics and whatnot, and all the nerdy stuff in the bottom. Ignore the trash can. Because I didn't realize at the time that it would actually be included in the backdrop. I just was like, well, let's put something that looks decent over there just in case. Nope, definitely part of the backdrop. So that was a good call. And yeah, for lighting, I have these two lamps. Up there are the lampshades. I have these two lamps that aren't currently shaded. The lampshades are kind of orange, and I don't like the light quality. I went to buy some white shades because I like the color of the light. It's just a little too sharp for me. But white lampshades were like $15 a piece. And I was like, no. So I'll just make do without it. I had to hang this black curtain or black towel over there just a minute ago. I went to record a Cuphead video, and the light, even though I spent the extra money to get the room darkening blinds, they don't darken the room enough. There was still this bright... Oh, hang on. Camera's gotta realize that it's not pointing at all the lights anymore. There it goes. So yeah, there was still this like bright shine on this side of my face because of that light. And I was like, so that's a stopgap measure that will probably stay there forever because I don't need to buy curtains or anything because it's not like this is a room I'm going to show off more than right now. So yeah, that's the new setup. I'm super excited. Switching from streaming to video is just easy now. I don't have to set up the stupid Rubbermaid tub. It's the little annoyances like that. Like I hang my headphones right here, nice and simple. In the other desk, they were also to this direction, but they were way over there, or they just ended up in the floor. So yeah, it's just a lot of little annoyances that have been removed by moving in here with this new setup. The webcam is now just as simple as pull over here, point at me, check, make sure it's good, done. Same with the camera. I don't have to fiddle with a tiny little tripod that doesn't work anymore. Other little things like my, here's the beast, by the way, down under there. Other little things like my wireless mouse and keyboard and wireless Xbox 360 receiver, they're not up here on the desk cluttering things up anymore. I always have a Turvis cup full of water, courtesy of listener AJ. It's either the Humbug Mary Sithmas one or the Chewbacca one. But yeah, everything is just less hassle. And it might sound like it's not much hassle, but when you do it every day, usually multiple times a day, the little hassles start to add up and make you and I don't have those anymore. It's great. So, yeah, this is the new recording studio. A big thanks to Bill for helping me put the desk together, for the old man for buying the desk. Yay, Christmas present. For Mom for helping me move and clean everything. And to all of you for watching and making all of this necessary. That really means a lot. Oh, and thanks to everyone who's ever given me nonsense to go on the back wall. I'm very excited to create content here. And speaking of that, I'm going to go record the very first Cuphead video in this, because I haven't recorded any videos here. I recorded Monday Night Magic, and I've done one Overwatch stream, and that's it in the new studio other than a bunch of editing. So that's the plan right now. So thank you all so very much for everything, just everything. And, I have no game-related thing to end that on. Oh.